Hello and welcome to another Noman's View Guide. Today I'm making some bickies. I have here 9 ounces of plain flour. I have 3 ounces of caster sugar, which I don't know if you can see. I have 6 ounces of butter, and I have approximately 1.5 to 2 ounces of sultanas. Now, to start this, I'm going to place my camera there so you can see what I'm doing. I've got a pre-rolled top. I've got my flour. I have got my sugar, which I'm adding there, and I have got my butter, which I'm just going to plop in, just like that. Not like that, just like that. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I pre-washed my hands, and I'm just going to break and rub the butter into the flour and the sugar. That's all I'm going to do. This in turn will come up with a paste. Now, some people like to melt the butter, some people like to cut it. Not me. No. You know me by now. I'm all fingers. I can't be bothered with the knife messing about cutting up bits of butter, because to me it's just a waste of time. It's faffing about, and what is the point of faffing about? Exactly. Yeah, so answer me this. Which type of person are you? Are you a knife person with the butter? Or do you just like to get stuck in like I do? But never mind, anyway. Right, so I'm in preparation of making my dough. You can obviously see what I'm doing, you just can't see inside the bowl, because if you could, then I'd only have a flat plate, but I don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm working away on my butter. Excuse my cough. I'm not over near the food, I'm not aiming the cough at the food. I'm just getting on making this pressed dough. So just bear with me while I get this rolled in. It's nearly there. It takes a little longer with butter, especially with best butter. It takes a bit longer. It's nearly there, nearly done. Please excuse me if I go slightly quiet while I get this sorted. I'm trying to get it. What I'm aiming to do is I want the butter to melt into the flour. That's my target, and I've got to start pressing it together to form a dough. It's going, it's just slow. I don't normally make biscuits because I'm not a great fan of biscuits, but I just fancied making some this morning for a change, and I haven't had a petticoat tail or shortbread for I don't know, ages. Right, I'm going to need a touch of water in there to bind it all together. Not much, not a lot. It's just enough to get it to go in. I must admit though, it's gone very nice, look at that. That is a nice biscuit dough. coming together nicely now. And yes, I think it's finally gone. But all these things take time, and you know, sometimes they're annoying, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it just needs a, you know, a spoon of water just to help it. But we're getting there now. We're getting this dough that we need. It's all beginning to take shape. You'll see in a minute. It's just a case of pressure, really. Once you get your crumb, once you've got your crumb, and you know, you do this, and you start to make it together. It's very crumbly. I will admit, it's very crumbly. It can be a bit messy. So, at the same time, I'm trying to get some air into it. I don't want it to rise, because it's plain flour, it won't rise. So it's all pressure. It's basically all pressure. And I'm going to be using a round tray today. A lot of people for shortbread, they see a square tin, but I have two round tins. Now, petticoat tails, they're basically the same thing. They are, see, there's my crumbly mixture. Now it still needs a bit of kneading. It's still a bit, it is supple, but it's still crumbly, and it just needs that bit more pressure just to get it, you know, to stay together. So anyway, I'm there now. My bicky dough is done. So, what am I going to do now, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it in half, and I'm going to give it a bit more kneading. And then I'm going to try, if I can, if you bear with me, I want to make a square as near as damn it. Now here's my dough. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, that's better. There's my dough. See how firm it is. Now I want to make that into a square. And you can tell from that. You see, now I've got to make. Yes, I know I'm hitting it with my hand. Does it matter? No. Here's Old Faithful, and I'm just giving it a light roll. It's still very crumbly at this point, so it's going to need a little bit more pressing together. I don't want it too thick if I can help it, you know, because I've only got I've got a little round tray, which is where I put it. Here it is. Now there we are. See, now all I want to do now is just press it together so it fits in the plate. How nice is that? That's all I'm doing. Now I'm not putting the sultanas in this one. I'm putting the sultanas in the other one. I won't be filming the other one. I'm just showing you this one. Now to cook this, if you have a gas oven, you can cook this on heat 3 to 4 for approximately 20 minutes. If you have an electric oven like I do, it's on 325 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in centigrade, to be quite honest with you. Right, now I've got my nice dough. See, there you go. Now, I want to, if I can find it. No, I can't find it. Anyway. Right, I'm going to use a spoon. All I'm going to do is I'm going to press it down at the edges. That's it. This will just put it in the tray together. And it will make it nice and smooth, of course. You don't get that effect with your fingers. And all this does, it just makes sure that it's going right to the edge, in the corners of the bottom of your plate. If you haven't got one of these plates, you know, don't worry, a square tin will do. It'll fit in there quite nicely. See, I've done the inside, I've done the outside already. Now I just want to give it a smooth over all the way across. Doesn't matter if it's not perfectly smooth. It only takes a minute, not hard, and then to make sure it cooks on the inside, I need a fork. Yeah, so anyway, going back to what I was saying before, 325 in an electric oven, about 20-25 minutes. If you've got a fan assisted oven like mine, 15 minutes or less. But if you've got a fan oven, I highly recommend that you check it regular. Check it regular, because it will brown very quickly and it will cook very quickly. Right, I'm just going to put this in the oven. So I'll put some photographs on Facebook later. There's my finished shortbread. I'm going to make another one with sultanas in it. I'm not going to film that one, but I will say, come back to me later on Facebook. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, you know, come and join me, or like and subscribe to my channel. There's plenty of other food on there, you know, cooking and what have you. I am going to do some other stuff this week, not just bickies. Bickies was a fancy for today. I am going to make what I call a slow cooker stew with dumplings. I'm going to do that later, not today. That'll be probably Monday or Tuesday, possibly Tuesday actually, when I've got nowhere to go. So yeah, you know, come and join me. Feel free to comment, let me know what you think, and if you enjoy these videos, you know, I'll just carry on making them. If not, you know, well, nothing I can do, is there? But there you go. Anyway, you know, enjoy, have fun, and see you later. Bye for now.